in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Alrighty then, let's get to it. Birthday messages first, and they are brought to you on the Super Morning Show by MTN. Everywhere you go. Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. And Niche Confectionery, Niche chocolate drink made with Ghana's finest wholesome cocoa. Niche chocolate is full of delicious goodness, enriched with vitamins and minerals. Niche, taste of Ghana. So help me God.
All right, so let's start with this one. And this one says, wishing Mami Abna Adebi Asabria Esquire of the Securities and Exchange Commission a happy birthday today, which is the 3rd of May, from Mom, Dad, Ejewa, and Kwapena. Also, got lots and lots of messages. Happy 80th birthday of God's goodness to Mrs. Comfort Daku of Ebenezer Methodist Church, Dansoman. Lots of love from Nadudua of CFAO and siblings. And this one says, happy birthday to Auntie Adobia Adu from Araba and all your friends at EcoBank. You are a gem and a blessing from heaven. And today is the birthday of Mr. Francis Nanakwatin Krentel, formerly of Ghana Telecom. And it's from your daughter Martha Krentel Aqua, who says, Daddy, God bless your 74th birthday with good health, grace and joy. Thank you for being there for all of us. Your wisdom, care, and provision has brought us this far. Another big one. Happy.
First of all, a Kayaatic shout for Dada Krenzel.
Yeah. I'm sure we have to do one also. Is a happy 60th birthday.
Wow.
To former Deputy Minister of Finance. Mona Quarty.
One of my political crushes.
And managing partner of BVM Advisory Services.
That's right.
So happy 60th birthday to you, Mona.
Yes,
it's a K.
Oh, wonderful. All right. This one says, happy birthday to Mrs. Comfort Na Besa Dakun of Ebenezer Methodist Church in Dansoman. It's her 80th birthday today. Wow. And it's from your children and grandchildren. This one, this is a special one that came in. It says, please, I want to wish my wife, Ajua Boating Ado of FNB Bank, a glorious happy birthday. I ask for God's blessing and guidance. With love, from George Boating Ado of Stanbic Bank. Banking couples. Yes, a couple that banks together stays together. So, by the way, Ajua is a very, 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 what's the word I'm looking for? Avid and ardent listener of Joy. Always tuned in. And speaking of ardent listeners, listener one is celebrating her birthday today. Renee Aku Apedo.
Oh wow, Renee.
Listener one.
That one is true. Listener one.
Yes. So today, dear, I think it's everybody's birthday. So Renee, you have to do something.
But this is one from another listener, an ardent listener. So yes. Yawa Gomashi sends one. It says, kindly wish my son Nana Ej Bwedu a happy birthday for me.
Okay.
And also wish my grand baby. So she has a grandchild too.
Who, Yawa?
Yawa, yes, Yawa has a grandchild. In fact, grandchildren. You don't know. Also wish my granddaughter Holali Abla Adiama a happy birthday for me. Yawa, people are surprised that you have grandchildren. Yes. She has grandchildren. Wow. And let me also wish my very good friend, yesterday was her birthday, so it's a belated happy birthday to Sheila Nelson. Right.
All right, now this is a big one. Okay, my good friend Alhaji Aziz wants to wish his daughter Jana a happy 10th birthday. It's a big one. 10th birthday is big.
Yeah, it's big.
So there are going to be lots of friends coming around, no doubt. Jana, happy birthday to you. Hope you have a very special day indeed. Your father, Alhaji Aziz, loves you very, very much. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay.
But before we get into the sports center, let's introduce Salamatu.
Who is that? Ura, you know Salah.
Salah.
Happy birthday.
We're finished. We're finished.
Happy
Charlie, but why?
birthday.
What is happening to Chelsea?
Happy
Hold on.
birthday.
Don't sing happy birthday.
He's pretending he can't hear you.
Oh no, you can hear me.
Your song there, it will end. Oh.
What is happening to
You
Chelsea?
will finish singing. Oh.
Happy birthday.
Salamati, what's happening to Chelsea?
Let's wait for him.
Hi.
Should I give you music?
Good morning.
Good
You are
one.
finished.
What's happening
Yes.
to Chelsea?
Answer the question.
I don't understand the question.
Class P, Dela Russell Oklu.
I don't understand.
What is happening to your Chelsea?
I don't understand the question.
Hey, you
Chelsea
have played
lost a football match
more
last
than
night.
30 matches.
Chelsea are not the first team to lose a football game.
39 points.
And between 38 and 39 points, Chelsea used 3 managers.
guys, we have an emergency. So I wished young Jana a happy birthday. She missed it. She has only just come into the room. Jana, where were you? It's your birthday today. Happy birthday from everybody here at Joy. It's a cake.
Don't miss your birthday. It's like me when I was in secondary school. I used to miss my birthday. My birthday was 26th June. I only remember on 2nd August. 26th June was my birthday.
No.
Are you sure?
Please,
100%.
Salah Jana is not like you.
Some of
She
you
knows
find
it's
it
her
hard
birthday.
to believe.
She knows
but the
it's her
truth
birthday.
is, there was a point where birthday celebrations were never a thing for some of us. In fact, occasional celebrations were not a thing growing up. And so your own birthday,
When you're growing up,
I didn't even think that celebrating birthdays was a thing.
Well, thank God now you have grown up and done your.
To be honest,
done your identity change to Salama.
to be
now
honest,
things are
it's-
different.
It's Facebook that has actually helped me.
So Facebook has been reminding you that it's your
Thank
birthday.
you.
But
And
now
so
back to the
I
question.
became conscious
Now
of
back
it.
to the question. What is happening to Chelsea?
Well, Chelsea are on course to finish in the bottom half of the season for the first time since 1993. Chelsea have lost 6 games in a row. That's the first time that has happened since 1996. That's their worst run since 96. Chelsea have now lost 20 matches in a single Premier League season for the first time since 1987-1988. All the worst records you can possibly think of, Chelsea are currently breaking them. And right now, genuinely, they run a risk of actually getting dragged into the relegation battle. Think about it. Chelsea now have to play Bournemouth. They have to play Nottingham Forest. Then after that, they make 2 trips to Manchester against United and against Manchester City. Now, if Chelsea happen to lose all 4 of those matches,
You are gone.
yes,
You are gone. Oh,
you know why? Because then what it will mean is that teams that they are competing in the relegation battle against, like Forest and Bournemouth, would have taken points off them, and that would have done them a huge favor. And the magic number in the Premier League to escape relegation is 40 points.
And now you have what, 39?
Chelsea have been on 39 points for the past 6 match days.
So let me ask you, if by some unforeseen circumstance Chelsea
also have to play Newcastle,
Chelsea
so 5 games left.
Chelsea gets relegated, will you still support them? It's a simple question. Will you still
Salamatu,
support
yes or
them?
no?
Salah.
The answer is yes. It's for life. For life is for life.
For life is for life. Eh? Oh,
for
Chelsea.
life.
We have seen some before.
Life
Didn't
is
Sami
for life.
Odami
Sami Odami left
defected.
Chelsea, went to Liverpool, and Liverpool's to Anyeye.
Somebody said yesterday that he blames Michael Essien
Why?
for all of what's happening to him. He says, listen, meanwhile, the Chelsea fans are the same ones that will get angry when they say they started supporting Chelsea because
of Michael Essien.
He said he was at his somewhere.
But why don't you?
Michael
And
Essien
Essien
went to join
Chelsea, and
and
he
he
too he
decided-
followed.
But
And now,
to be honest, Chelsea might be the team that has been abandoned the most, because even I at some point supported Chelsea. Yes, I did, because Mourinho was there.
You see why they call Chelsea fans
I was
plastic?
a Mourinho fan.
let's
When he
just-
left, I
They
left.
call Chelsea fans plastic
Let's just say that
because of this very reason.
no, you can do a Kwame Sefakan. You know a Kwame Sefakan.
What does he do?
Kwame Sefakan went to Chelsea when Essien joined Chelsea.
Yeah,
and
that's
after
what somebody
Essien
did.
left,
He also
went back
left.
to his Liverpool.
Simple mathematics.
End of it.
Ofi baby no obey. The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank. here for
for
good.
good.
Allianz Life Insurance.
We secure your future.
And 1xBet, your reliable bookmaker.
And folks have been doing some thinking lately. Look, these days there's so much to pay for, but less money to go around, bills to be paid, flights to book, celebrations to be had. Not to talk of that romantic dinner with the love of your life. So how about I give you a solution that really works? Imagine getting to spend up to 100,000 Ghana cedis free of charge with an offer to pay back in 50 days without paying any interest charges. Yes, you heard me right. I mean, spend now and pay later without any charges. This is called Beat the Charges. And that's what Standard Chartered Visa credit card does for you. It's akin to living the life of a king or a queen, but with a relaxed budget. Wow. What a unique addition to life's experiences and an opening to a world of possibilities. Now, don't let money stop you from doing the lovely things you've always wanted to. The Standard Chartered credit card is accepted in over 1 million destinations across the globe. What's more, you also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. So it's time to settle bills and not battle them. Get the Standard Chartered credit card today. Call toll-free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740 100 or reach us via email on feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Now, MTN has an announcement. They want to inform all of you, their valued customers, that you must re-register your SIM numbers as directed by the regulator, which is the National Communication Authority. All unregistered phone numbers will be disconnected permanently by the 31st of May 2023. Complete your registration at any MTN service center to avoid disconnection permanently and stay connected everywhere you go.
And late entry from Ani Osabute, who says, I come in peace and no football trolling because his Arsenal beat Chelsea. He says,
Don't mind him.
Kindly
Don't
wish
mind
my
him.
daughter Nicole Hogger
We won't wish
happy
your daughter a birthday.
16th birthday. Love from Mommy Theresa JC Entry and your loved ones. But Kojo Yawagumashi says, I should tell you that she, started she opened the doors to teenage pregnancy in Ghana.
Oh, she was one of the pioneers.
So if you want a reason why she's a grandmother, she's told you.
And your Sabute always finds a way to show up.
When Chelsea loses,
I'm telling you.
Anyway.
Too.
The Allianz Term Life Policy provides you with absolute peace of mind. You have the flexibility to cover your loved one for a premium and a period convenient to you. Call Allianz Life Insurance on 0308 249 090. Visit our website on allianz-gh.com. Allianz Life, we secure your future.
Good morning, all of you, and welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Centre with me, Fentuo, Tahiru Fentuo. Coming up this morning.
Xhaka! And now Jesus! The flag stays down, and Gabriel Jesus makes it 3. A quick fire double for Arsenal. Surely takes this game right out of Chelsea's reach.
A baptism of fire for Chelsea in North London, where their wounds were deepened. But Arsenal, they go back top of the Premier League with 4 games remaining. We have a roundup of what happened last night, as well as what happened in California.
Curry, down it goes again! We are tied at 112! Russell guarded by Wiggins. Tough shot. Big bucket for D'Angelo Russell. Jordan Poole lets it fly. No! Long rebound to Schroeder. Game 1 belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Anthony Davis stars as the LA Lakers hold on to take game 1 in the backyard of the defending champions, the Golden State Warriors. We have a wrap of last night's NBA action up, as well as this one.
Blocked by Embiid! 7 blocks tonight!
Here's Embiid. Shot clock down to 5. Wants to take Jokic. Step back 3. Hit it! 47 for Joel. Timeout, Denver.
That's right, it was performances like those which handed Cameroonian Joel Embiid the crown as the NBA's most valuable player this season. He's now the second African to win the award. We'll get into all of that. But let's begin with athletics. And after securing a 200-meter World Athletics Championships qualification, Ghana's James Darcy now wants the 100-meter berth. The West Texas College sprinter currently has the world's fastest time over 200 meters. He will have also had the world's fastest time of 100 meters with a 9.89 second mark if the win wasn't illegal. However, he is now targeting a 100-meter place at the World Championships.
Everything is possible. When we get to the track, we do what we do at practice. That is all. I believe in myself that I can do it. And then when I get opportunity, the facilities, then I'll just make good use of it, because it takes only one moment to change your identity. So if I've gotten here, there's no time for me to joke. Just keep going, just trust the process and everything will be fine.
That's James Darcy. And while he was tearing up numbers in the US, Barnabas Age of the University for Development Studies, he picked up gold in the 100-meter event at this year's Ghana's fastest human. He posted a time of 10.13 seconds ahead of Safu Ansah, who got 10.22 seconds, and Derek Sarkodie, who recorded a time of 10.47 seconds in third place. Meanwhile, Bando Heart of Lions will on Sunday be coronated as Division 1 Zone 3 champions. They have confirmed their return to the Ghana Premier League after an 8-year absence, but the excitement of the club is crowned by a particular set of people.
And that is the moment a lot of people are waiting for, the moments where the fans are waiting for, just because we've been absent for a while. And coming back to the Ghana Premier League is one thing that the fans admire so much.
That's the club's communications director, Eli. Now, more football. Kotoko interim coach Abdoulaye Ghazali has lamented his team's poor defensive record and has charged his defenders to take more personal responsibility in stopping the team from conceding. The Porcupine Warriors have conceded a whopping 28 goals in 29 matches this season, the second highest among the top 6 teams. It's a run that has seen the defending champions fall 8 points behind leaders Aduana Stars. And ahead of this weekend's game against Bibiani Gold Stars, Ghazali wants his defenders and goalkeeper to communicate better.
We have been picking the match one after the other. That match 2 is also one. We just have to work on our finishing as well. We will not stop from the defensive orientation as far as the air ball is concerned. We'll continue to work on it to see how best we can manage up to the end of the season. Because from now, the way we are considering that particular goals, it's unfortunate it's keep on happening. But the defenders and then the goalkeepers, they have to talk to each other to see how best they can handle it, because we have done a lot concerning that particular aspect.
All right, you heard Abdoulaye Ghazali there. He is the interim head coach for Kumasi Asante Kotoko to Europe now. And Arsenal, they could just have kept their title hopes alive with a 3-1 win over abysmal City rivals Chelsea. Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard scored twice before Gabriel Jesus grabbed their third in the first half to take the game away from the Blues. They are now back on top, 2 points ahead of Man City, although the citizens have 2 games in hand. So, does Mikel Arteta have any words for City boss Pep?
No, not much to Pep.
That the title race, where does it leave it?
Well, it leaves it in now is we are top of the league again, and tomorrow they have a game and it's 4 games to go, so everything is still to play for.
That's Mikel Arteta there. Chelsea, on the other hand, have now lost 6 games in a row under Frank Lampard. It's the worst run for the club since 1996. Chelsea have also lost 20 games in a single season for the first time since 1988. It's an unbelievably poor record for Frank Lampard. Personally, that game was his 31st defeat in 41 games as a manager. It's incredibly poor from the former Chelsea deputy captain. Today there is one Premier League game to look forward to. Man City, they will look to respond to Arsenal's win yesterday. They take on West Ham. Liverpool are also in action, of course. They are playing at home to Fulham. Now to France. Argentina captain Lionel Messi has been suspended by Paris Saint-Germain for 2 weeks after he traveled to Saudi Arabia without the club's permission this week. The trip followed the French club's home defeat by Lorient on Sunday, in which Messi played the full 90 minutes. Messi will not train or play for PSG during the period of his suspension. It is understood the 35-year-old asked permission to make the journey to carry out commercial work, but the request was turned down and he didn't listen. He's also been fined by the club, by the way. He has a role as a tourism ambassador for Saudi Arabia, and that's what he was there to do. Reportedly to promote football. The World Cup winner's 2-year contract with PSG will expire this summer, of course. Let's do some NBA now. All right, Joel Embiid of Cameroon. He's the NBA MVP.
I mean, like you said, myself, I don't even know where to start. You know, he's been a long time coming. You know, a lot of hard work. You know, I've been through a lot, and I'm not just talking about basketball. I'm talking about, you know, everything as a life. You know, my story. You know, where I come from.
All right, that's the Philadelphia 76ers center. Joel Embiid is being crowned this season's most valuable player in the NBA. The All-Star center beats off stiff competition from Nikola Jokic and Giannis to become only the second African to win the award. He started out as a footballer in Cameroon, where Ben Collins is a reporter.
Joel Embiid, he has been a legend. His season has been legendary. His season has been epic. That has made him so popular. When you look at the statistics of Joel Embiid, they're telling of a story. What happened this morning when the league announced that he is the winner of the MVP for this season? It was not a surprise to many, but a surprise to many given that he has not been regular in the All-Star team for the past periods. But all the same, it's not a surprise to me, like I said. And there is a lot of excitement across the board here in Cameroon. You know, he was born in the nation's capital. There's a lot of excitement in the nation's capital and spreading across the other regions of the country.
All right, Joel Embiid getting a lot of happy fans cheering for him back in his home country, Cameroon, there after he was named MVP for the NBA. More on that, of course, in our subsequent bulletins. But let's wrap up with some semi-final action in the playoff. The Los Angeles Lakers, they took the game in their conference semi-finals with the Golden State Warriors. They took game 1, 117-112 was how it ended, with center Anthony Davis stealing all of the headlines with his 30 points.
The guys gave me the ball, and the guys just getting the ball to me in the right spots. A lot of it came off pick and roll, a couple post-ups, some offensive rebounds, but you know, just being aggressive when I do catch, looking to score or looking to, you know, play make to other guys. But it was the guards, you know, finding me early, which allowed them, you know, to play free later on in the game.
All right, that's Anthony Davis. Game 2 is on the 5th. That is tomorrow. But later tonight, the Boston Celtics, they're up against Philadelphia 76ers. Philly have taken game 1. And that's how we wrap up today's edition of the Joy Sports Center with me, Fentuo, Tahiru Fentuo. There's always more sports at myjoyonline.com/sports. Back to you, Winston.
So, my very good friend Sena Sari says, I remind you of this. The lamp in Lampard is off and Stamford Bridge is in darkness.
That is creative. That is creative.
Oh, my brother.
That's creative.
So, you know Fifi Taki?
Don't mind Fifi. He sent me the same thing.
The Frank Lampard's last 20 matches as manager.
And he puts on red things.
He lost 3-1, lost 2-0, lost 2-0, lost 2-1, lost 2-0, lost 1-0, lost 2-0, lost 2-1, lost 3-1, lost 4-1, drew 1-1, lost 2-1, lost 3-0, lost 4-1, lost 2-0, drew 0-0, won 3-0, lost 1-0, lost 2-0, lost 2-1, and he says no condition is permanent. But I know Sammy Odami used to be a Chelsea fan.
Sammy, then he went to Liverpool.
He went to where?
You say he went to Liverpool?
He went to Liverpool. Then when he went to Liverpool, Liverpool too didn't work. Now he's gone to I mean, which team are you supporting now? Now he says he enjoys football matches. But do you know that for a very long time, I only watch Man United games after the game.
Why?
Charlie, team, no, I have some stab you. Even though we have been running.
So the live games were giving you
They say team now, live games you get angry too much. In my state, I don't like getting angry too much. So I'd prefer not to watch. Come back and check the scores. But when we are in a group, I can watch.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think for now, a lot of credit has to be given to Arsenal, though, because they're making sure that this is a contest. I think after the defeat to Man City, a lot of people ruled them out.
Exactly.
They said it was all over. Of course, it looks far-fetched, but they are still making it a contest, and they can only win what's in front of them. And they've beaten Chelsea. They've got 2 points ahead. Now the pressure is back on Man City. They have to respond. So Arsenal can keep doing that. Even if they don't win the league at the end of the season, I'm still very impressed with the way they have pushed this City team all the way this season. So
I still think that Arsenal will win the league.
It's possible.
I still believe
until it becomes mathematically impossible. Arsenal fans have to believe.
And I think that Arsenal will beat Newcastle. I think that one team might just do them a favor. In fact, 2 teams might just do Arsenal a favor.
Chelsea wouldn't be one of those teams. They will lose to Man City.
You will be surprised. You will be surprised. Anyway,
the only surprise would be if Chelsea don't lose by at least 4-0 against Man City. That would be a surprise.
Thank you. Years ago, when Sarri Ball lost by 6 goals to 0, the boy said his wife woke him up in the morning and said, "It's 7." He said, "What? They scored again?" Thank you very much, Fentuo, Tahiru Fentuo, for joining us with the latest in the world of sports here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. But let's get interactive this morning. I don't know if you're a Chelsea fan and may want to tell us how you feel about your team's performance on screen. We'll get into all of these conversations here on the Super Morning Show. But social media messages on the Super Morning Show brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and Ghana AIDS Commission. Test to know your HIV status and take steps to protect your health. No, and then number 10, liver salt, a refreshing relief. So every day people face different